Okay, this is going to be a very quick tutorial on how I illustrate characters in Adobe Illustrator. So first of all, I will need to go to import my sketch. So go to Place, the character, and this is Kai. So this was a rough sketch I did for the character of Kai, and we're going to go with this pose. So I'm going to lock my layer. I want to do a new layer, and what I'm going to do is trace over various body parts. So I just want to line, and then go for the pen tool. Let's zoom in. And usually I do the body as one, and I'll have the hair separate and the clothes separate. And then I add details later on. So I'll just show you what I do. Now I'm just clicking. And then when I drop an anchor point, I pull it up. Okay, just to get that nice bend. Again, I'm pulling, I click and I pull. Click and pull to get that round shape. Click and pull. Click and pull. Now, if I want to fix, I don't like this, it's not close enough, so Control Z, undo. I can just do that. Or, for example, if I go like this and I want to go back, I will just click back on the anchor point. And then I will do Control. And then I'll just pull the anchor point. So clicking on Control on the Windows computer, and then I can pull this how I want it. Click on this and then just continue. Click and pull. Now I'm going to keep the body as one because it's just easier for me to color. I will show you later on. Click. Okay. Click and pull. Click and pull. The round, and round. Sharp, so I clicked on that anchor point. And we're just here. So click and pull. Okay. Fabuloso. So that is the outline for now of the body. I'm going to leave that for now because then I work kind of quickly. Well, I think it's quick for me. So now I'm just going to put the clothes on. I'm going to lock that. And now let's put the clothes on. So again, we're just I can turn these off. Again, click and pull. But I'm going to speed this video up and yeah, so you won't get bored. Okay, so now I'm just going to do the pants, P-A-N-T-S, or trousers, as we say in Europe. So let's do a click and pull. So let's start click. Just go on the outline, okay? Like you're doing a silhouette, click. And see, I don't want this to go. See, if I click on here, that's going to go like that. So I don't want that. So how I do it, I just straighten this line up. For me, I just do it this way. I just click on that and it straightens the line up again. And then I can do this. Click and click and pull. Click. Now I want this sharp angle. If I don't click on the anchor point, this will end up being a curved line like this. And I don't really want that. I wanted a sharper angle, so I'll click on the anchor point. And then it becomes a sharp one. Okay. Again, I want a sharp angle, so I'll click on the anchor point. Click. Click and pull to bend my curve. Pull to bend your curve. Oh, no, I don't want that. So do Control Z. Again, I want a sharp edge, sharp corner here, so I'll click on the anchor point. Now, all I'm doing is really just with my mouse, I'm just clicking on the anchor points. Okay, that's all I'm doing. And I pull to bend the line. I'm not pressing on anything else. I'm just clicking with my mouse. Click. Now, again, just to bend this line, I will click on here and I might bend this up a little bit. So I pull out and then I like this here. So I'm going to finish it off. And that is the outline of the pants. Okay, so all pretty simple. Now, what I'm going to do is I am quickly going to show you how I do the details of the body. So I'm going to save that as pants. And now I'm going to do let's get off this and off this. Let's go back to the outline of the body. Okay, so I'll call this body detail. Body line detail. Okay, so this is what I do. Again, a pen tool, and when you are doing any kind of drawing, if anybody does do any drawing, it's all about line quality. Line quality is really good. It makes your drawing a bit more, it gives it more depth. Okay. So this really helps in making your illustration look better than if you were just having a flat line. So first of all, what you need to do is, let's say here, I want this line to go here, the crease in the arm, so I'll click. See that anchor point? Now, even though I'm on a new layer, I click on the anchor point, it still shows there's an anchor point here. I click on that and I drag out. Okay, and then all I do then is I go to my stroke and then I'll pick a brush I want. And I usually go for this one if it's going from a thick line, if it's joined to a thick line. And I'll show you why. You see? And that's all I do when I'm putting the details in. So again, I'll do a few more of these and you'll get the idea. So when I'm just drawing a line like this, and I want it to end, I just press enter, and then it stops, okay? But if you want to complete it, you just go to the first anchor point, and then it finishes. Okay, so again, if you want to draw a line, you just click, and then press enter. Then you have your line. Then if you want to change your brush, you just go click on your line and go up here to your brushes and pick whatever brush you want. Okay. And that's really all I do when I'm putting in detail for these. So let's turn off the background. Click on this. I could click on this and maybe I'll click on this one too. And I'll click on this one and I'll click on this one. And then all you do is go up here, and then I usually click on this brush because it's a thick line at the end and it's connecting to a thick line. As you can see, thick line, so it's just continuing. So I'll click on this and it looks like it's just like I drew this whole thing in pen. And I just tidied up by clicking on the anchor point and making sure it looks like it's one continuous stroke. You probably won't see this really, but I just like to keep it as like it's one continuous stroke. That looks okay. Yeah, they look fine. Again, this, and again, this. Let's pick a different one. Oh, sorry. Okay. You see the difference? It looks actually like a pen mark. Again, click on this, click on this. Let me see, try this one. Yeah, you just play around with these strokes. To find out what works, but the main thing is to make it look like it's actually an ink drawing. Okay, so in this situation, do you see the way I want this thick line to be over here? I want to flip it. So you click on your line, then go over to your stroke. So you've got brushes here, stroke. There we go. I had to enlarge my panel here. So show options, and so I'm going to flip this. And as you can see, look, it's gone. It's flipped. You want to flip it back, you click on this mirror. And again, I want this to go. Okay, this looks all pretty good to me now. Again, you see, I want this thicker line to come out from here. So you click on that, and there you go. And here we go again. Click on that, and there we go. So perfect. It looks like, oh no, what's this? Okay. So I want this to taper off, so I just make a little line. Two. And then I will turn this into a little tapered line. Okay, that's kind of okay. That'll do me. I think that's fine for now. This is for my outline of my body. Now I'll do the same with the pants. Okay, let's go with the t-shirt. T-E-E-S. T-shirt line detail. Get my pen. Get my anchor point and just follow this through. Draw a line and press enter. Draw a line. So click and pull and click. And press enter when I'm finished my line. This is going to be following the arm of the t-shirt, so I want this to flow over here. Then, because I want a hard corner, I will click on the anchor point, and then I will click here, and I'm going to pull to bend that line. Okay, I think it's the t-shirt done. Yep, and then t-shirt line detail. And now I want the pants, and I'll call this pant line detail. Now, if you're making a coloring book, I think that would be fine, but I still prefer doing it this way with the line quality. See? Zoop. Click and change line quality. And is that locked? That is locked. So let's turn off. Let's unlock this. Yeah. Let's go with that. Yep. Okay, and again, we need to go with this, and we need to taper it off because it's joining a thick line. Okay, and again here, if you can see, it's not really following through. So I'll click on the direct selection tool and I'll pick the anchor point. And now I'm going to pull up this to make the curve a bit more continuous with this line. So, okay, that's okay. I think we're all done at this. I'm just going to turn this white so you can have an idea. You can kind of see what I've done. So that is looking pretty good. Nice, clean line drawing. Now I'm going to continue with the head and put the details in with the head. And then once I have that done, oh, I've got to make the shoes too. Once I have that done, I will come back and show you how I color and put shadows in. Again, I'm clicking, and to get the Bezier curve, I'm pulling. And now, because I want this to be kind of a sharp edge, I don't want this to be a curly line, so I'll click on the anchor point, and then I click on my next anchor point and I pull then to bend the line to do a Bezier curve. Click on again the anchor point because I want it to be a sharp edge here, and then I will click on my next point and pull to bend. Again, all I'm using is the mouse, the right click button on the mouse. Click on my anchor point because I want this to be a sharp edge. Now I'll click on my next point, click, and then I'm pulling to bend the line. So I don't let go, I keep my mouse button down. Again, I'm going to click to keep it a straight line again. Then I'm going to click here, and I've kept the mouse button down, and I'm pulling to give me this curve now. Okay, again, I'm pulling to give me this curve. So I'm going to get some jagged edges here, so I will need to keep clicking back on the anchor point. Click on the anchor point, click on the anchor point, do. See? C'est tout. That's French for that's it. Okay, I'm going to stop here for the illustration, and you're saying, oh, thank Jesus, or you're saying, no, give us more. Well, I'm not going to give you more in this video because it's run way longer than it should have. So I'm going to do a second video and show you how I color and then how I do shadow. As I've done a little bit here, as you can see the shadow here, and the shadow on the arm, and the shadow on the clothes, and the shadow on the legs here. I'll also show you how to put the cheeks in like that. And oh, shadow here on the hair. Anyway, that's kind of doing underneath masking, but I'll show you that in the next video. So I think I'm supposed to say here, if you didn't die of boredom and you want me to keep making more videos, you can write in the comments what you'd like me to do in Illustrator. I'm not too bad at it actually. I'm learning. I've been doing it for a few years anyway, and any of my coloring books, I have been using this technique. And again, you can find any of my coloring books on Amazon.com. I'll put a link in the description. Otherwise, I'd much appreciate it if you did a like or even a subscribe, because I might surprise you one day with a really good tutorial where you won't fall asleep. I may even dance, but you won't be able to see me dancing because I won't have the camera on me. I'll have the camera on the computer. But I can describe my dancing in a very, very, very boring tone of voice. Anywho, hopefully, maybe, possibly see you in the next video. And we'll finish off this little feller.